All right, guys, day 2. I got Josh with me. Got Casey over there running the Apex for the first time today, so he's getting a feel for it. Sounds like he's got an interesting signal. We're back at this old mine site where we found the 2 shafts that we didn't really go very far back in just because of how low they were. Brought the metal detectors today. The very first good signal that I've got is this right here, and this is made out of brass, and it rang up just like a coin. I mean, it sounded fantastic. Can't tell what it really is, but being on this old roadbed, it could be a part to a wagon, could be something off of somebody's pants or shirt. You really don't know, but it's kind of exciting. You see anything good over there yet? So he may have something good. If he does, we'll turn the camera back on for that. We're gonna make our way towards the mine. Right now we're probably about 200 yards away, so we've still got a long ways to go, but we're gonna probably dig every signal we hear along this roadbed. So that signal that Casey was working on, it's continuing, and that's because it's this wire that you can see. Copper wire. This was more than likely, it could have been a ground wire, but looking at it, it's probably telegraph related for maybe the mine office sat up here at the top at one point. That wire probably runs 100 yards down through here, don't you bet?
Exact same hit.
Yeah. What do you think lives in that hole down there, guys? Don't look like it's been used in a while, does it? No. That's hard to say.
Josh, go ahead and get in there.
Well, what do they call that? Critter noodling? You run your hand up in there and let something bite you, and then you pull it out. All right, so we're hiking out because all we were finding was a bunch of bullets, as mentioned, and shotgun shells. And we ran across this spot right here. Check that out right there. There's an insulator still on the telephone pole. You can usually tell an older structure, at least in the woods down here, that's not natural because of the way the moss grows on it. So you can see the telephone pole right up through there. That's not a natural tree. What's kind of interesting though is that right here, this barrel has been cut and modified. You can see it looks like that it was set up for a flame with that square hole right there. And this side's been cut too. And it's very possible that that's part of a steel site. So I'm not for sure. I've had a lot of people argue with me in the past and say that whiskey stills are only made from copper, but what they don't realize is that back in the day, these folks around here didn't have a ton of money. They used what they could. Maybe a little bit rusty, but it was still alcohol and it'd still get the job done. He didn't even try to do that gracefully. He just said, I'm just gonna fill my boots up. It ain't worth it. So which one of those is the briar you just grabbed? All of them? He said, whatever you do, don't grab that briar. And I looked up there and that's all I see is briars. Check that out. Casey just dug this up. That's an old file piece. You can see it right there. Could have been a bastard cut file. I don't know if Nicholson was around then. Nicholson is a big file maker. The reason I know that is because I sell a lot of cutting tools and I'm around files a lot. But Nicholson was in business for a long time. That could be an original Nicholson file. We could be, that's a big square nail, isn't it?
Yeah, strange looking.
We could be in an old workshop of some sort, or the stables with the curry comb being there. I don't know. Very cool though. Here's a surface find. Little bitty button. I like those smalls. They fill up mason jars and make for something nice to set on your shelf. 76, 77. Pinpointing small. Come on, coin. It's not super deep. Let's see if I flipped it out. Oh, what is that? Dude, I got a ring.
What?
Yeah, holy cow. It's not a gold ring, but it's a copper ring. That's cool. That's super cool. That's probably somebody's wedding band from back then that was more poor. They couldn't afford gold. But that's a really cool find right there, guys. I'll have to take it home, clean it up, and see if I can get anything else off of it. But there you go, ring find. You can see it. Y'all know what that is. That is a full-blown, bent-up harmonica reed. And Casey found one earlier.
Is that part of it? No, just
No, that's gonna be a handle off of something. Check that one out. So that's what yours would have looked like. If it was full, it'd have been flat.
yeah. I'm gonna slowly put this back together.
Yeah.
One piece at a time.
Then you gotta learn how to play it.
Oh yeah, that probably won't happen, but I will try to.
That's a pretty cool find though. I always like finding the harmonica reeds because back then that was the only thing they had to entertain them. Sitting around on the porch playing their harmonica.
I lost the other piece now.
In your pocket someplace.
There we go.
Yeah, see? That's pretty cool.
Like this,
and there's the ring all from right here. That could have been the guy's ring that was playing that harmonica. It's pretty cool, man.
Poor soul. What happened to him?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, the amount of square nails, like you can't walk out here, square nail, square nail, square nail, without just seeing tons of square nails. And as mentioned, this is more than likely an old mining store or mining camp. We don't know which, but with him finding Indian head pennies on the ground, I knew we had to come back and spend some time. And that ring right there, even though it's not gold, that's just super cool to think about how long that's been in the ground.
That is wild. I think
So,
it's good shape too.
yeah, so we keep going, see what else we can find. Check out this button that Casey found. It says PH Co, maybe. I don't know what that is. 401 Union Trade. If I had to guess, it was either something to do with the railroad or something to do with mines.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. That's a pretty neat little find though, for sure. Guys, I just got out, literally, we were gonna trade up. I was gonna get some drone footage. I got the drone sitting over here. I literally set my drone down. This is no joke, and there was a freaking token right here. And I don't know what it says yet. We're gonna find out. That's exciting. We've been metal detecting all morning.
Just found out with that, I'm telling you.
And then I come up here.
Dude, this whole little area right here is old. Oh, man.
It's got a hole in it. There's marbles right here too, look.
Oh, this big round, look at this. Look at that.
God, that might have been a big window pane. Man, I'm excited to see what this dang token is. I'm hoping it's old.
Look at there.
Dude, it's got an old car on it.
Look at that.
Oh, what in the world is...
Mini bow?
Check this out. I kid you not, this is the coolest token I've ever found. I can already tell you that. Look, it says Buggy. No, it says Buick.
Oh my god.
1903, that's newer.
Buick made wagons.
Well, that one has the 1950, so that's, this is
okay.
50, you know, it's a 70-year-old token, but it's got a little, it's got the car on it, man. That's cool. But check that out, marble.
There's something right here.
Marble, and then the token. But right on the surface, look, it's got something all on the back. Let's go get some water and clean this off. I'll show y'all what it says. Okay, so it is 1903 to 1953 Buick. It must have been like a 50-year commemorative token. What's pretty neat though is it says golden anniversary on it right down there. And on this flip side it says Jim Burke Buick. And Jim Burke is a local dealer still to this day. It says Buick will build. I can't make out the last part of it. But that is a fantastic find of just been right there on top of the ground. And the thing that makes this the coolest token I've ever found is that picture of that old car right there on top of it. And there again, I wasn't even using a detector. That was right on top of the ground. There's a lot of stuff exposed right here. Here's a marble. There's the marble I flipped out. And then I kind of looked over here to the side and I saw a bullet. I don't know where it went. I caught a glimpse of it. Yep, there it is. So there's a bullet right there. And that looks like the back to a casing. There's a lot of stuff right here on the surface. We may want to spend just a few minutes metal detecting right here. That's crazy. I was so excited about pulling that token up that I didn't even look. There's another token stacked right next to it. What is that?
Dude, that looks like a...
Having to use the old McDonald's cup.
That does look like a miner's token right there.
It says Peace something company anniversary. Here you go. Let me, you hold it and I'll pour some of this lovely Sprite up on it.
It says Company Bank. Yep, that is. That'd be life and casualty.
It's a life
Peace.
Insurance token.
Wow.
What in the world, man?
Life, yep, that's what it says. Life and Casualty Company Bankers. Peace of mind.
So it was like a life insurance token.
That's wild.
See, and the reason I stopped was I was picking that up, and look, that's a ring. Look, that might be
Wow.
a diamond in that freaking ring. You see it right there in the side of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to just dig this spot right here,
Yeah,
man.
We went far enough. I just don't understand why all this stuff would be dumped out. This is like keepsake stuff. Here you go.
So we found a ring and two tokens right on top of the ground. That one may or may not be diamonds. More than likely not, because it doesn't feel like a real ring. It's probably costume jewelry. The big stone is gone out of it. But the whole reason I saw that token was I reached down to pick this up, thought it was trash when I flipped it over, got excited about the token, forgot about the ring, came back and found another token. Dude, that's nuts. He just picked up, it looks like maybe the back to a pocket watch, but what's neat is somebody has engraved their name in it, and it's R-O-Y, it looks like, or R-O-V, probably R-O-Y for Roy. That's awesome, guys. That's a lot of relics in this little bitty spot right here. That's insane. Just detected up. Look at that. That's a pick. But what's interesting about it is it's squared. That's an old one. It's almost like they made it and didn't sharpen it. You can see where the handle would have went in right there, though. Wonder how old that one is. That's crazy. Found some interesting stuff here, that's for sure. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. I'm going to show you a few of the items that we found. A couple of them are kind of a surprise. I didn't see this when we were in the field, and I've changed my camera so maybe that y'all can. If you look right in that band right there, it says sterling. So that was actually a sterling silver ring. It was just very thin. So those diamonds could be real that are in the side of that. So that's pretty cool. Super smush, but still a cool find. The other thing that's pretty cool is this. Let's see if y'all can see the details. You can kind of see the car on there, 1903 to 1953. Definitely by far my favorite token that I found. What's neat is it does say Jim Burke, and that is a local token with a local car dealer that is still in business. So that's a 67-year-old token. Pretty cool. Harmonica reed. Another piece to that curry comb like I found a few weeks ago, which is pretty neat. This piece right here, I'm pretty sure it's a watch back, but with it having the guy's name engraved on it, Roy or R-O-V, that just makes it that much more personable. Neat little find. I thought that this piece, because I eyeballed it, it was made out of tin, but it's not. That's actually a hard plastic that was right alongside of that token. You can see they both have holes in them, so that may have been on a key ring at one point, and the key ring dissolved with time. Get that a little bit closer where y'all can pay attention to it. See a little bit of the detail. And a couple of marbles. So, found a whole lot of relics, not a whole lot of money or coins or anything like that, but that's kind of typical in these old mining towns. The South was incredibly broke after the Civil War, and they really didn't fully recuperate until World War II. So we don't find the coins like the guys do in the Northeast. That's okay, we'll take the relics. In either case, we hope you enjoyed the adventure, and we will catch you guys in the next video.